Today I'll be unboxing and sharing an overview of Akko Gear's Cinnamoroll 5108B full-size mechanical keyboard. Before we start, I'm going to set up my new Cinnamoroll rubber desk mat, also from Akko. The keyboard's packaging is very on theme, featuring the adorable Cinnamoroll on the front and back. While unboxing this keyboard, the first thing I noticed was the weight of the keyboard, which I appreciated since I like the feel of a sturdy board. I removed the protective packaging to reveal it, and I immediately fell in love with all the details on the case and the novelty keys. Inside the box, I found the manual and a USB transmitter to use it wirelessly without Bluetooth. Inside the box at the top, I also found a matching blue USB-C cable, a keycap puller, and 20 extra 1-unit novelty keys featuring Cinnamoroll in different poses. I wanted to replace the top row of keys with the novelties, and I wanted to see what the switches were like, so I used the included keycap puller to remove keys F1 through F12. This keyboard came with Akko Jelly Pink switches, which are linear. If I wanted to mod the switches in the future or replace them, this board is a hot swap, so I would have no problem doing so. For now, I'll be using these, which is fine because I think they match the aesthetic of the board very well. I also wanted to see what the stabilizers looked like, so I removed the backspace key. I don't plan to do any modifications today for these, but seeing that these are plate mounted, I can easily take them out when I'm ready to work on them. In the meantime, they do feel a lot nicer than a lot of stock stabs, and I appreciate that they're easy to access and won't be a problem to modify later on. I chose the novelty keys I wanted and added them to the top row. I picked out some of the ones with ice cream cones in the middle. This keyboard has a lot of small little details in the designs on both the case and keycaps, and it was really neat to look at everything closely and enjoy the novelties. I love seeing so many different poses and faces for Cinnamoroll, and taking photos of the keyboard was really fun because I got to style it with a few Cinnamoroll items I already own. I also wanted to note that this is my first full-size mechanical keyboard. I usually opt for more compact layouts, and part of the reason is because I never really found most full-size boards to be very aesthetic and easy to mod, since many of the ones with a nicer design weren't a hot swap. I'm very happy to say that my first full-size board is something I'll definitely be using, especially since it has 3 ways to connect it to devices, which I'll be getting into soon. The port for the USB-C cable is in the middle on the bottom. I love how the cable it came with matches the blue case. As soon as I plug it in, you can see the keyboard light up. Like many other mechanical keyboards, this one also has key combinations you can use to cycle through different modes. The manual breaks it down pretty well in a handy chart. The USB-C cable is one way to power the keyboard, but there's a toggle on the bottom so that you can change between wireless modes. You can choose between macOS and Windows. Choosing any of these options will allow you to connect via the USB receiver that you can plug into your computer, or via Bluetooth without the receiver. Once connected, you're good to go. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this keyboard, especially because the theme and design of this board is very aesthetic and cute. If you're a fan of Sanrio and Cinnamoroll, you'll definitely want to add this one to your collection. I find Akko's keyboards easy to mod, and with this one being a hot swap, you can mod the switches it comes with or exchange them with your own preferred switch. If you aren't into mods, or you're a beginner just wanting to get into keyboards, this full-size board will have all the keys you need, and you can use it right out of the box without any modification needed. I'll have a sound test at the end of the video if you're curious how this sounds as stock. I've got some more overviews and builds coming up soon, so definitely like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm really excited to share a few projects I'm finishing up. Thanks for watching!